Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Planning with Ida. Today, I'm going to walk you through my June 2026 planning setup. I'm still using my Planner Perfect Q2 planner, and June is actually the final month in this planner. This month's artwork is absolutely beautiful. It features one of Jenny's summer painting, and I especially love the woman with the summer hat. To me, it really represents the feeling of a fresh new season and the beginning of summer. Let's start with the monthly overview. For this setup, I use stickers from Coco Daisy, and I think everything turned out really pretty. I always enjoy their sticker kit because they include so many beautiful seasonal details that makes planning feel more creative and intentional. So if you like me and you can't paint your own pages, these are definitely a good kit to purchase. As you can see, I already mark all my workouts days for the month. June is actually a very active month because my workplace is participating in a walking, biking, running, and swimming challenge. I plan to fully participate. Most days I already walk about 3 to 4 miles, so I'm excited to continue building on that. I also plan to continue my personal training, which I do twice a week, yoga on Tuesday evening after work. But because if this month it will be especially busy, I really want to stay focused on consistency with walking and movement overall. There's also one small personal trip this month that I'm really looking forward to. It is much needed, and thankfully there's no work trip planned for the month of June. I also document my cleaning days, paydays, garbage and recycling days, my nail appointment, laser appointment, and the laser and facial appointment happen to be in the same day. But I'm off that day, and I figured that I can handle both in the same day. And then I have a few medical appointments. I was also called for jury duty this month, although I still need to call and confirm whenever I actually am selected or not, but it is scheduled. One exciting thing from last month is that we finally purchased a new mattress during the Memorial Day sale, and it is scheduled to arrive on the 8th. So overall, June feels busy, active, and very focused on wellness and organization. Let's move on to my goal setting. As usual, I divided my goal setting into 5 categories. One is mind and growth, home and gardening, traveling section, events, and my favorite part, which is the shopping section. Talking about mind and growth, currently listening to the Lost Bookshop, and so far I'm enjoying it very much. I think I'm going to finish it, especially that we are traveling. So most likely I'll be able to finish it this month. I'm also continuing doing my daily Spanish practice, my daily spirituality reading, and I'm reading The Daily Law by Robert Greene. As I mentioned before, that book can be very intense. The vocabulary is challenging, and sometimes the tone feels a little negative. So I try to read them, understand the concept, and apply them in a more positive, balanced way. I'm such a positive person myself. So if this, some of the suggestion recommendations sounded a little bit too harsh to me. But, but this is the second time I'm reading it, so obviously I'm enjoying the book. Let's move on to home and organization. For home goals, we are preparing for the new mattress delivery. I mentioned that before, it's on the 8th, continuing with my weekly cleaning with cleaning ladies, and I want to finally drop off a large box of old electronics and recycling at Office Depot. I also have a donation box in the garage that has been full for a while, so I would really like to clear that out this month and drop them off at Goodwill. Now let's talk about the travel. There isn't much traveling planned this month besides the small personal trip I mentioned earlier, but honestly, I'm very much looking forward to it. Let's talk about events. For events, I will be celebrating Father's Day. I notice a lot of gentlemen subscribe to my channel. So for the gentlemen subscribe to my channel, happy early Father's Day. Also, my mom is planning to have a party at her house, so I'll be helping with the shopping and some food preparations. Yeah, she's an amazing, amazing cook. So we're not going to do much cooking. She's going to do mass majority of the cooking. Let's talk about shopping. This month, I'm trying to be much more intentional with my shopping. I'm focused more on the timeless pieces rather than buying too many things impulsively. So one item I'm currently saving for is a two-sided Hermes belt. So I'm trying to stay mindful with the spending this month. Let's move on to bucket list section. For the June bucket list, I use Felicie Casa's sticker page. And one complaint that I have with the Planner Perfect quarterly planners is that because the pages are so thick and they're so beautiful, the planner doesn't open completely flat. The paper quality is wonderful, but it can make writing, especially in the back, very difficult. That's my complaint about these Q2 books. Yeah, let's go back to the bucket list. This month's bucket list include many things I already naturally do throughout the summer. For example, getting my nails done, reading books, organizing travel plans, enjoying a summer meal outside. I always do this stuff. So this is not new to me. I pull them back and, part of my bucket list, that's fine. But normally I do all of that anyhow. There were still a few items I really liked. I cleaned and prepared my beach bag for summer. I also brought out some of my favorite sun hats. I would really love to go strawberry picking this year. So I added that intentionally into my planner and something I genuinely want to make time for. Another thing I always enjoy during summer is using my lighter color bags more often, especially my white bags, which always feel very seasonal to me. And of course, summer also means flip-flop, ice cream, outdoor dinners, and a slow and relaxing moment altogether. This page, a new section I added this month, I called June Memories and Little Joys. I really like everything in this page and the way this page turned out because I wanted to start documenting smaller joyful moments from each month. Therefore, I'm documenting favorite meals, favorite books or movies, wellness wins, favorite purchases, and personal accomplishment. Once I did that, I decided to actually summarize my month of May. I went back to month of May and document many of those. For example, one of my favorite memories from May was taking my mom to a Persian restaurant for Mother's Day. And that's definitely was one of my favorite meals and memories from the month. On the wellness wins, I'm celebrating some recent weight loss progress and continuing to focus on health and consistency. One of my favorite purchases was the last month was my Baccarat 540 body oil and body wash, which I absolutely loved it. I really enjoy using them. One of the accomplishments I have that I'm especially proud of was completing a leadership course that I truly enjoyed that course in the month of May. Well, that wraps up my June planning setup. If you're planning your month as well, I would love to hear what's on your June bucket list and what goals you are focusing on this month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.